How do Sigma males destroy her ego? A lot of the time we come across people that are just straight narcissists. They think they are better than everyone else and try to exert their power over others to exploit them. What's even worse is that sometimes we find partners that have this kind of nature as they drive people crazy. In such situations, it is necessary that a person deals with the narcissist and destroys their ego so that they realize that such behavior of theirs is not acceptable. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic women in relationships, who knows better than a Sigma male on how they can destroy the ego of women rather than think they are better than everyone else? Now I am not talking about women that are kind and compassionate towards others, including their partners, but this video will be more about women that like to be toxic and controlling intentionally out of their own ego. Sigma males are men that never sacrifice their dignity, and because of that, they never appreciate someone crossing a line and stepping over their prestige. If Sigma comes across a toxic partner that likes to control and shows narcissistic traits, Sigma males don't like to tolerate such actions as they are straightforward men that like to make it clear that they don't appreciate and tolerate disrespect. Not all women have this nature, but some women have such a narcissistic nature that they do not understand the perspective of others willingly. They think that they are always on the right and the rest of the world should abide by the opinions and beliefs she has, unlike most women that are kind and considerate. To deal with such a type of woman, Sigma males opt for the most appropriate by which they successfully destroy the ego of such women. In today's video, we shall learn about how Sigma males destroy the ego of a narcissistic woman. Number 1. Sigma males make it clear to women from the get-go. Sigma males only seek women of their ideal type, and due to this, you will never see Sigma males chasing other women that they know will not suit them. But in the worst case, a Sigma may end up with a toxic and narcissistic woman that thinks highly of herself and treats him badly. In such cases, Sigma males make it clear to such a woman that they do not tolerate such kind of behavior, as they are bold and dominant men that never tolerate any form of abuse. Now Sigma is not abusive himself, since that is not how they function. Instead, Sigma makes it clear to the woman from the get-go that they seek women that love to support their partner and are kind to them, as they seek a person that will be reliable for the long term. By doing so, Sigma makes it very clear that he is not the kind of person that abuses and likes to be abused, and this gives a narcissistic woman the idea that they won't be able to exert their power over Sigma. A Sigma never appreciates exertion of power. Sigma prefers to be single instead of picking the wrong woman, making things and expectations clear before and makes any woman realize that Sigma seeks a kind and supportive woman, which is enough to humble down the narcissistic woman that thinks all men chase them. Sigma males follow the basic yet powerful rule, which is to make things clear to people before they make you tangled. Number 2. Sigma males leave a toxic relationship. Sometimes, no matter how much effort we do, we cannot save some relationships. There may be times when a relationship starts to go downhill because of a lack of understanding between the partners. Sigma males try their best to save a relationship they are in because they are not the kind of people that like to end things without giving a try. Sigma males like to be with a woman that not only encourages them to become more successful, but also invests equally with them to make a relationship healthy and joyous. But sometimes luck isn't on our side, and we end up with a narcissistic woman that is not willing to play her part well, and instead is making more damage by being stubborn about every conflict. What this does is makes the relationship a living hell, as there are differences of opinions and conflicts. In such situations, no matter how much effort is done, things cannot be changed, and Sigma males know this fact well, which is why they make up their minds to move on. This is enough to break the ego of a stubborn woman that isn't willing to partake in making a relationship beautiful, and instead makes it painful by being narcissistic. Since a woman knows that Sigma males are not the kind of men that will tolerate their crappy behavior, she gets the idea that she will have to change her toxic habits, otherwise Sigma males will move on to better opportunities. Number 3. Sigma males guide their partner over toxic traits. Communication is the lifeline of any relationship. Sigma males have the nature of being extremely honest and straightforward with everyone, including women. This doesn't mean that they are rude, but instead, they are honest about situations. For instance, if a woman is acting bad and toxic with a Sigma male, he will explain to her what he feels honest about and how her behavior will not be ideal for them in the long term. This is enough to make a woman aware that Sigma males are the kind of men that like to be clear with what they feel. Sometimes a woman is just acting bad out of anger, and her ego ignites her anger even more. In such situations, Sigma males like to be the kind of partners that try to make the woman understand that she has to do her part to make a relationship work, and when they do this, they make it easy for a woman to decipher that she was being toxic and hurtful, and this breaks her ego. Sigma males are the understanding and loving partners. They like to talk things out with the woman they are in a relationship with, because Sigma knows how important it is to communicate and work on things to keep a relationship working. When a woman acts weird or odd out of confusion and anger, Sigma males like to talk to her and tell her with honesty about how her behavior is impacting the future of their relationship, which makes a woman realize and thus breaks her ego with love. Number 4. Sigma males resent any sort of control. Not only some women have this nature of controlling and manipulating men, and this doesn't owe to only women, as there are also men that do the same. But when it comes to relationships, Sigma males are not the kind of people that like to abuse their power by manipulating and controlling women, because this is not the kind of morals they carry. Since Sigma males don't control their partner, they don't appreciate their woman's control as well. Sigma males do not like being told how they should live their lives, as they are free and independent men that define their own path, even if people don't understand their perspectives. Sigma males hate to be a part of a controlling relationship, as they like to make their own decisions. This doesn't mean that Sigma males don't appreciate the advice they do, but what annoys them is when toxic women try to impact every single decision they want to take. Some women like to exert their power by forcing their own agendas upon their partners, since they have the toxic nature of making sure everyone agrees and follows them, but Sigma males do not fall for this trap, as they are the dominant breeds that oppose any sort of control, even if it comes from their partner. This rejection of control gives the toxic women the idea that they cannot use their power over Sigma males to manipulate and dominate Sigma males, which breaks their ego and expectations to rule the minds of a Sigma. And that wraps up today's video. Like if you agree, subscribe for more content, and we will see you guys next time with a new video. Till then, goodbye folks.